Salutations, everyone. Welcome to today's Unbeatable live stream performance. What's going on, guys? Happy Pokemon Day.
It is Pokemon Day.
Today?
That's
Isn't that today?
That's
cool.
crazy that
It
was
is.
like
It's
an
today.
accidental thing.
We
didn't
planned
plan. Yeah, no.
Speaking of things we also planned, shout out Green Blurb as a champion tier patron for our Patreon. Guys, we have
Patreon?
I don't know if you know
Oh my
that.
God, we have
Damn,
a
that's
Patreon?
crazy.
We have a
Patreon. That's
Patreon,
crazy.
and you can get access to that Patreon by going over to patreon.com/unbeatablecast, where you get access to episodes early. Guys, I hate to tell you this, if you're watching
many?
episodes as they come out on YouTube, you're actually very behind.
You're behind the curve.
You're mad behind the curve, dog. Pick it up, actually. I'm not going to tell you how many episodes. You have to get on the Patreon to figure that out, partly because I don't remember exactly.
I'm also not going to tell you how many.
Stop holding up numbers.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Choose
This is a
number
European 3. You don't know what this means.
Choose number-
Choose
Yeah,
number 3,
okay.
my lord.
Oh, Shrek
Sure.
news, actually. That's what we're going to talk about
In
today is the
honor of the
Shrek
Shrek
news.
Yeah.
Guys,
Of all the
forget
announcements,
Pokemon Day.
it's the Shrek news is what we're going to be
Shrek 5 is
discussing.
what's important.
So
Did
anyway,
did everyone see that Shrek trailer, by the way? We all saw it?
It's good. You're fine.
good.
We're okay. It's okay.
It's something.
They animated something.
It exists.
Man, those dreams did work. I think we should not talk about that though. So today we're gonna answer some questions, but we're gonna also talk about some other stuff that's been going on because it is Pokemon Day. But you may be asking, Matt, where do I get these questions from? Great question, person. The questions come from our random citizen.
Discord server.
From our Discord server, which we have,
Do you know we
guys.
have a
How did we get
Discord
it?
server?
We have a Discord server. I didn't know if you knew that, but now we both know. So you can ask these questions there, and each month, so if you were to go there now and start asking questions, these will probably be questions that we're going to answer in the next month. And if there's questions that we can't answer when the time comes to answer them, we'll just kind of shuffle them forward a little bit. Just
Yeah.
like a what's that ice game where they throw a little hockey puck and then
with the
Curling?
I
don't know.
That's what it is.
Sure, I'm not an Olympian.
Speaking of,
You can tell I'm the only one that's ever played sports of the three of
Hockey or
us.
how
something,
dare
right?
you? I played football. Thank you very much. I just don't understand ice.
I play
I said
tons of tennis.
sports.
Yeah. How dare you? How dare you?
You said
How dare you? But on the
Anyway.
point of moving questions to the next month, there are actually quite a few questions from this month that I decided maybe I would save them for when there were a couple of, like when we had like a bigger cast range, because sometimes we get like 4 or 5 weeks. So there are going to be several questions you may not see from the Discord today that will be on next month's Community Day.
Because Tori and I could answer every question,
They
but we
could.
chose not to because we're
Exactly. Because they're humble. That's exactly what it is.
But before we get into those questions, did we want to talk about some not unbeatable question Pokemon related Pokemon things?
Yeah. So there was a reveal today for a trailer. Tori, you've not seen what this is because you work a full-time job and got off work to come do this.
yeah.
So
I actually left work early, so I could get home on time. Don't tell my boss.
For everyone who's wondering, I'm about to send Tori a link to, I think, the biggest reveal of the day from the Pokemon thing. And we are not going to be putting it on screen or playing any audio because we don't want to like, get DMCA'd or anything. But I feel like it'd be fun to watch Tori's reaction to the new trailer for Pokemon ZA, Pokemon Legends, the new core title that will be coming out later this year for Pokemon.
I see if Furfro.
Yeah, Furfru is on there.
Is it gonna be on the
It's a little
Switch
low.
2, or is it still on the
It's a Switch 2. It is a Switch 2 release. I was
Ooh.
hoping it would be
there's
a
a new
launch
console.
release. Yeah, that's coming out in a couple months. I was hoping it would be a launch release, but it's not going to be. It's going to be late. in
So
2021.
aside from other great news that we've just told Tori, how's the video going?
Yeah, Tori, you loading it up?
Yeah, it's up.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Let's go.
talk through it.
Are you guys just gonna talk through? Okay.
No, you talk.
I'm not
through it.
watching it. I'm
Oh,
just
I'm
listening
gonna
and
talk
You're
through
talking
it.
through it.
imagining.
Oh, I like that jacket. I think I have that jacket.
French.
Oh, we're in Paris.
Belly.
Okay.
Lumiose
Elastic.
CD.
It is compatible for
Oh,
Switch
there's
1.
a lot
That's
of
good.
flashy things. Oh, I got a shiny Sandile in Pokemon Go.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for, everybody. That was. I think Tori just saw the new starter trio. Is what just happened.
The gun. Wait till the gun reveal.
My little baby.
Yeah.
Chikorita.
Tori is a
Oh, you
big
go to
Chikorita
top
fan, and
roof
Chikorita
hopper.
being here, I knew was going to be a big one. for
Balgor
her.
is what they say in Belly.
Doctor.
Balgor.
Uh-huh.
Let's see here. I'm looking at the chat.
Oh God, I'm gonna get chased by fire. Oh,
Maybe
fuck.
optional.
What are you so excited about? Come on, you got to tell us.
Oh.
I love that her
What
mic
is
is
none of
peaking
it's
all the
peaking.
audio. Her mic said,
Oh, none of it's
"Fuck
peaking
you!
straight.
You don't get to
No.
say
Mega,
anything."
megas. I'm seeing all the megas.
That's
Ooh,
so
the
funny.
ivy on that building is so pretty.
Eat these French.
I'm scared.
Baguette, please well.
Oh, what a great day.
Yeah, it's a good
What a
day.
great
What a
day.
lovely day.
That. Oh wait, it's still going.
Oh, you could pause it. It's fine. After the official trailer, they just give you more of a breakdown of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. So, Tori, having just seen the Pokemon ZA trailer for
That's
the first
crazy.
time, what are your thoughts?
I'm so excited. That looks so fun. So I didn't play. What was the first open world one? Scarlet and
Legends.
Violet.
It's fine. No one.
Legends, I think was technically first open one. Yeah.
I didn't really play any of the open world ones,
Mhm,
so I
fair.
was. My fiance has one of them, and I was actually talking to a coworker today about it. So I'm gonna be playing Violet at some point.
Okay.
But I've been wanting to play an open world version, but the reviews of them have not been that have not been that great.
There are a
So-
lot of technical errors with both of the open world ones.
They're clunky.
Yes, so I'm hoping this is better. This looks so much better.
Yep.
This looks so
In the
fun.
same- it's apparently built on the same engine as Scarlet Violet. So
yeah, but it's going to be
good.
run on better hardware at the very least.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, because the Switch
It's
2 is
compatible
gonna be-
apparently with Switch 1 is what Yamato said.
Okay.
So-
According to
Yamato, don't steer me wrong. I am not
Don't
buying
do
a new
this to me.
console just for this game. But if I have to, I have to. I'm really hoping not. I'm gonna play one of the open world games before this comes out, but now I'm very, very excited for this to come out. Also, I love Mega Evolutions. I do. I think it's the best, like, cool evolutionary
Yeah.
revolutionary mechanic.
Revolutionary. Yeah.
That
Gimmick.
they
Revolutionary,
have.
evolutionary.
Yeah. All the gimmick
Like, I don't
mechanics.
like those crystal. Yeah, the gimmick mechanics. I don't
Yeah.
like
The
those crystalline.
terrestrialization.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
not for me. So I'm really excited. I love that they featured my boy Lucario right there. And if you were in our Discord server, you would see that Matt and I both built our little buddies. I
had a
have
spot for
Lucario
him,
right
yeah.
here, and I have Riolu right here. They're perched. They're ready to
Turn
go.
his mouth.
I was
Back
very,
him.
very
I
happy
don't
when I
have-
saw those photos that you guys were dropping. I was like, oh, that's very nice.
He's
Yes.
so
Yes.
Oh.
Photo creds to Kenna. Kenna is our artistic talent.
She always puts those
Uh.
little vignettes around them. The
Oh
little,
my
the
God,
little.
it
I
was
know.
fancy. It
Yeah.
was mad
Yes.
fancy actually.
But with the
That felt like a
ZA,
lot.
I feel like you may have been very excited to see that a certain grass type was among the starter trio for this one.
I love Chikorita. I love Chikorita. I think Chikorita is so cute. I love the full evolutionary line. I got a shiny Chikorita in Pokemon Go, and I've evolved it since then, and it's yellow. And yellow is my favorite color, and so I'm excited.
Yup.
Not
Uh,
a Tepig fan.
God fucking damn it. Why
Half
is
of the world
everyone
isn't.
shitting on Tepig? All right, I've spent
It's so
all
I
day
like
in our
Tepig, I
Discord
don't like the
defending
evolutionary
Tepig.
line.
Embor
One out
is
of three
so
people hate
cool.
Tepig.
Embor is so cool. I have been dealing with Tepig slander all day. All day.
Oh, hold on, pause.
Okay.
Kababblehead says, "Wait, has Tori seen the
No.
Chikorita video? What
Don't
are they
worry.
talking
No. Shut up. Nobody tell her about that. No. You don't want to see
It's
it.
okay.
It's
We're
bad.
fine.
It's bad. You don't want to see it.
Anyway,
Oh,
You don't want to
It's
see
I
it.
actually don't want to see it.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
okay,
genuinely
okay.
don't want to see it. Everyone shut
Um,
up. If
Don't
I'll ban
steer
you.
me wrong.
I'll ban you in the chat if I see you talking about it again. Don't show that to Tori. That would make her cry.
Chikorita is famously also a little guy.
He is famously a little
Chikorita
guy.
is famously a little guy.
Did you see the new battle
I was saying
mechanics?
No.
Well, so in the trailer they hinted at it a little bit. The battle is going to be way more dynamic in this game, to where like you can like
I can
guide
see
your
they're running
Pokemon.
around.
Yeah, you can guide them
Yeah.
out of the way of moves and like help them dodge and shit.
Ooh, I kind
I
of
don't
like
know how
that.
I feel about it.
It's gonna be weird and interesting.
I gotta see how it's gonna work
Yeah, for a Legends
because
game, I, like
didn't
it.
like how it was in Legends.
Oh, I loved it. in
You
Legends.
liked it in
Sure.
Legends?
I liked it in Legends.
And we differ in
I think
opinion.
One out of two people liked it in Legends.
But like, think about the things that make combat so much fun in Unbeatable.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like, it's how dynamic the combat is. So if the battles end up being half as good as they are in Unbeatable, I'll be happy.
Okay, okay.
I'm just curious how that's going to work with like, unless the Pokemon are moving on their own, like naturally the computer is like, depending on what the quick logarithmic like equation is, if the move is going to hit or not, then they do a little thing for it.
They do a little dancey dance.
Because screwdriver. And then like, I don't know, I feel like if you give the player the ability to move, moves then lose their like accuracy, I think. That's is like a statistical benefit or bonus.
And it's going to be interesting to see how that works.
I'd hate to have a solar beam go off and then the Pokemon just go.
Well, that's one of the other things.
I said, no, you waited your turn.
Hold on, though.
Yeah.
I feel.
Aaron, you were trying to go first. So
No. I was gonna say is one of the things they said in the breakdown later, because the Pokemon announcement, the direct, was like 20 minutes long, and the last like 10 minutes were this thing. One of the things they mentioned is that each move will have its own area size and distance. So one of the other things that you're going to be judging is it's not going to be like, I shoot at Zapdos. It's going to be, I shoot at this part of the battlefield sort of thing. Similar to how we run things in Unbeatable.
Yeah.
Because there was
my thought process.
No, go for it.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to just say there was a shot of a Garbodor and a bunch of Trubbish all getting hit by what looked like a stone edge or something. And it was like, it was hitting multiple Pokemon all at once with the one move.
Yeah. Like my thought process also for like solar beam or vacuum wave or anything that's like a targeted type of move that's like flying through the air, like a projectile kind of move, or a beam or anything like that. Could they do like some sort of homing?
They probably will for the ones that are 100% accuracy. I bet you there will be some form of homing.
That's what I'm thinking, because like that mechanic, I mean, the accuracy mechanic is pretty important in the game. So I don't know.
I think it would
I'll
be
be
cool
interested to see how it goes.
And Green Knight, to your comments you're making, I think Special Beam Cannon took another person holding another person down for it to hit. So I get it is an easily dodgeable thing. But I just don't want to think when I play Pokemon sometimes. And if I let a computer compute for me, that's great. If I got to stay active and move around, my brain's like, I can't then also watch my stories and my TV shows while I play.
You can't autopilot the battles.
I can't autopilot input at once.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, dog.
We'll be having a conversation with him, and he'll have like YouTube on one, listening to music on the bottom of the other, a game going, and then also in a Discord call. And it's just like, man, you can't play Hot Wheels like that. How do you play Hot Wheels like that?
How do you play Hot Wheels like that?
I don't understand it.
Hey,
how do you play the whole Yakuza
steering wheel at a
like
time?
What?
I would say a mile at a time, but it is Hot Wheels, so you're just like in
1 mile per hour.
Yeah,
they're not fast. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. I think if they made Pokemon that then when you got into a Pokemon battle, it turned into Pokken fighting tournament, that would be cool. I'd play that. I'd play the crap out of that.
That'd be pretty sick.
Very quickly, but they didn't. So you know.
You know what? If they do it well, though, I think end of game will be a lot better in ZA. Because think about like going and trying to find all of the Pokemon to fill up your decks at the end of the game, if you didn't do it already, is kind of irritating.
It was so fun in Legends Arceus.
I'm not gonna lie.
It was catching Pokemon and like sneaking up on them and like fucking chucking shit was so much fun in Legends Arceus. So I'll see.
Like that seems fun. Because like if you think about the Zelda mechanic of get the Korok to where it needs to go, right? Yeah. It's a dumb mini part of the game. It's so fucking funny to walk up and whack them. I don't think it's that funny. Lucas thinks it's really funny. My fiance thinks it's hysterical.
Good.
He will like in what was the second Zelda game where you did all the engineering stuff?
Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom. He would like strap Koroks to rockets and send them launching towards where they're supposed to go.
That's pretty funny.
It was very funny. So like you can entertain yourself for hours with something like that. So I'm hoping if Pokemon does it right, you can entertain yourself for hours just sneaking up behind Pokemon and having dynamic battles in the end game. That would be nice.
The other thing with this that they mentioned in the breakdown is the Pokemon catching mechanic is going to be less open world than it was in Arceus, in that there were going to be wild Pokemon catching areas, like zones specifically made for wild Pokemon, versus it being like the whole world where Pokemon are at. It's going to be specific zones where you can go and be like, hey, all the Pokemon in this area are wild. You can catch them. Anyway.
It does feel like that. I don't know if it's going to be called the Kalos region because I guess it's still Kalos. I don't know.
I think it's still modern Kalos. It's like a redesign of
the French region. I think it feels a lot more like established, whereas definitely the Legends Arceus felt very in the past. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Because they were still able to kind of have future tech in the past anyway, which was interesting. So it'll be cool to see how that looks. The champions are. I could give you my copy. It's fine. I'm not a big fan of it. I forgot to beat it. I loved it.
It was great.
There's a mobile game that they're coming out with too that looks to be more of like the competitive thing. That also seems kind of cool. That'll scratch the itch of a lot of people who I think are wanting the thing that I was describing of the like, I just want to do the battle and do the battle thing and that be all I do, which I think is great.
This new game is going to be cross-platform Android Switch too, which is really interesting. Of like you can play
the mobile battling game.
Yeah, Champions. Yeah.
So I think that will be fun.
That's sick. Well, the ZA talk will continue, I think, because we've got some questions to answer, right?
Are they in the thing for it? I didn't pre-read these.
So, you didn't pre-read these? Yeah, the first like 3 are all ZA questions.
We'll figure them out. It's fine. Anyway, coincidentally, Shadow Dragon asked, what starter are you planning to go for the new Legends game? If you plan on playing it and why? If there's a reason.
Yeah, like
I think I am legally mandated to pick Totodile, so I don't know why.
I think there'd be a riot if you didn't.
Yeah.
Should I pick Tepig?
I was gonna say I'll do Tepig to like silence the haters.
No one.
I love Tepig.
The
so
haters
much.
don't even. They're not even talking. They just don't choose it.
Well, if I go Tepig, you go Totodile.
That's hate right there.
And then Tori goes.
Yeah, I'll go Chikorita, but I do have the toxic trait of I love Bayleaf more than I love Meganium. So
really.
Yeah, he's so cute. He got the little scarf. I know Meganium also has the scarf, but.
So okay, that's fair.
But it's different. It's different.
Okay, sure.
He's got the big leaf on his head with the little hole.
Okay, so I mean, I feel like that means we've
got a
split
bottle
up
opener on his head.
The 3 starters pretty evenly betwixt us all. I
feel like I can hear Kenna yelling from her home.
Yeah, wherever she's
I can have my own Bowie! So I feel like it's pretty confident to say Kenna would probably pick.
That's probably pretty accurate.
And then Burrty would be playing Champions.
Yeah,
and wouldn't be playing.
That's true.
Either that or Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Burrty's starter would be Zapdos.
I think I should go check Steam how many hours of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
It's fine.
We're
okay.
He's been playing it a lot lately.
Next question comes from Superintendent. With ZA's starters officially announced across both Legends entries, what are your favorite starters for expectations, or what expectations might you have towards the new trio, i.e. Mega or new Final Evolution forms for both? I think it'd be cool to see like additional evolution forms for because I don't think Totodile doesn't have one.
No, Totodile doesn't have an alternate form or a Mega.
Yeah. I think that would be very neat. I did like.
Tori, as a quick refresher, in Legends Arceus, the starters were Oshawott, Cyndaquil, and Rowlet, but they had the alternate final forms. We get the Hisuian version, so like Cyndaquil had like the Ghost Fire version, which is sick as fuck, and absolutely my favorite of them all. Because people have been making memes about this new trio being the Johto trio, but they swapped out Cyndaquil for Tepig. It's like, bitch, Cyndaquil got his own game. He got Arceus, all right?
He literally, Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't remember because you said it was Oshawott, right?
Oshawott, yeah. It was
Water Dark
Samurai. Yeah, I think it was Dark. Was Hisuian Samurai?
Because I think I went through that line and I was like, oh, this is gonna be cool, and then he evolved and then was Water Dark, and I was like, oh. I don't want this.
I
don't want this typing.
Yeah, Water Dark regional form.
It just, it's not good
That seems
in
kinda
my
fun.
opinion. It's in theory, yes. In practice, no. For me. So I'm hoping that. Now I will say I would accept it if they did that for Alligator. If they gave for Alligator Dark, that makes sense because he should have that. But sadly he does not. So I'm curious to see what that would look like.
Imagine a Mega Meganium.
Hold on,
So
Meganium.
next
imagining.
question.
That'd be fun.
Imagining. I dig it.
You got it. There you go. There you
I
go.
got
There
it.
you go. There
Got
you
it.
go.
And
Locked
then final question for the ZA stuff, I'm assuming, is from Kingsley. My question for the group is there a Pokemon battle / event style or feature from the games that you'd love to do in this system, but doesn't fit the current campaign? For example, I'm toying with the idea of contests or the Battle Frontier in my own game. Keep up the excellent work, guys.
Contests. We've talked about it like 30 times. Yeah.
contests.
Yeah.
Contests would be cool. I think Battle Frontier, conceptually, like we were thinking with Water Dark, in theory, sounds really cool. In practice, it's another tournament, and that's a lot to do. So I know you probably couldn't tell from how great the editing was that Aaron and I did for the tournament episodes.
There's a lot.
The tournament was so much work. And I don't know if we're ready to jump right back into that.
That was a lot.
So I feel like if we did do something that would be like Battle Frontier or whatever, even if like obviously not being part of the campaign or like with where we're currently at with everything story wise, but like I feel like it'd have to be a flash forward to like the final 3 battles of the Battle Frontier or like getting up to the higher levels of it, just because like, oh boy, wasn't that a lot of fun?
Yeah.
Wasn't that a lot of battling and fun that we did?
When I finished editing
a
the
lot of
tournament,
battling and
I think I literally said, so we're not doing another tournament till Indigo Plateau. Like, we're not doing it till the championship.
Oh, there
Yeah,
were
you did say that, which is-
so many electric sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder why.
So I
Wonder
did.
why that
What
was-
were you saying, Tori? I did say that because why?
Because I was in the wings waiting for my cue. And like every week you were like, it's gonna be another week. It's gonna be another week. It's gonna be another
So
week. Because
long.
it's just so long to
Yeah.
not only like edit, but also to
We wouldn't
record
lose.
that shit.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Here, let me go to the YouTube channel real quick. I'm gonna look at how many episodes the tournament was.
I know it
So-
ended.
Ended on 49, right? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was
Maybe
actually technically
48.
it ended 48 because that was
I
the top
came in-
16 showdown.
Hmm.
I was gonna say I came in 49 or 50.
Okay.
You came in
So
as
it'd be
50.
right before that.
Technically speaking,
Yeah.
it starts on 39, but there was like 4 episodes of lead up. So it went for about 9 whole ass episodes of just battling.
I think if we were using our current style of production, that would have just been its own arc.
Yeah.
And then-
Green Knight just said that it's its own arc.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would've-
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but we didn't know what we were doing until we figured out what we were doing, and
Mhm.
so we did.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't blame us.
Sorry.
so.
Yeah. And of course, I'm like, we
Yeah.
learned from that. We're doing small arcs now. Me looking at my notes for Weathering Storms and knowing it's going to be like a 30 episode arc. It's going to be so fucking
And that's
It's not gonna have a
fine.
big tournament in the middle.
as long as
and
there's not a
it's fine.
tournament.
It's not gonna have a tournament. It's gonna have, I think, across this arc, there's 8 gym battles planned across the 4 players.
And that's skippable. You guys don't want to watch us do gym
Oh,
battles, do you? What?
Fuck, dude.
It's fine.
We can just assume we win all the gym battles.
Just look at the name of the show. Anyway, next question comes from.
I'm the only one that still holds the title. Just saying.
Okay. All right.
Nothing will be longer than a Kanto journey. A Kanto journey.
You
was
lost
the
a
longest
couple.
arc
You
for
lost a
reason.
couple. I can't even say where you lost.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, the Green Knight says, "What are the PC's birthdays and our favorite NPCs?" I have not thought that far ahead on birthdays, so
You
that's
have.
a cool question.
I actually went through
Oh.
and looked through our notes.
Then
I
why'd
asked
you
them-
ask me?
Because
Why'd
I
you ask
asked,
me this?
and then Kenna sent me a screenshot of the first questionnaire I ever had you fill out for characters, and I went,
Which
"Oh
has your
fuck!
birthday on it."
I made him think of that 3 years ago."
Why is he so thorough?
So I have a list. I wrote it down. I
Remind me of my
prepared.
birthday, then. I don't
Okay.
know.
So first in the year, this is something that we need to yell at Burrty about because he wasn't paying attention because we actually skipped Gavin's birthday. It's March 25th. It would have happened while he was away from the party in Celadon City.
Then we're good.
Yeah, it's fine. This is something we need
His
to.
dad would have gotten him something, right?
We need to be prepared, and I think.
Something. It's
Hey, audience,
disappointment.
bring it in with us for a second. Audience, bring it in. I think none of us tell Kenna about this, but I very much foresee in this arc. It's already mid.
This is live on the internet. You know that, right?
Yeah. Audience, just don't tell Kenna.
You know,
about
we have a
this.
Discord that
Just don't.
they can talk
tell
to us
Kenna
about.
about this. Is all I'm saying.
You know, Kenna's in the Discord. That guys, we have a Discord.
Yeah, just fucking guys, be with me on this one. All right. Corinne's birthday is April 28th. Current recording date in world is April 14th. In 2 weeks is Corinne's in-game birthday. What if we make Kenna feel bad for not remembering her own birthday in game? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because you know she won't.
All in favor of not doing that, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Cool. You suggest. What are you?
You can't-
Oh, okay. Tell us our birthdays. and then
September
we'll move on to the next
23rd
thing.
is Seth's birthday, September 23rd.
Oh,
and then-
sick. Okay, I do what I always do and just pick my own and phone it in.
And then
Great.
TJ's is 10/01 or October 1st. I have it written down. Shout out, because Tori was responsible and sent it to me. Because I love you, Tori.
I
was
actually knew it
responsible.
right
I
off
sent
the
it to you in
bat,
the
too,
past.
which is crazy.
Hey, technically, I knew mine off the bat as well. I just didn't know I knew.
You
it.
just didn't know that you knew them. Yeah. Let's see. I haven't read
great.
any of the chat.
Wait, sorry. Just so I can roast Kenna on the day, how many days away is it until?
Corinne's is April 28th. Spoiler for current recording, where we're at in the show, it's April 14th.
Okay,
Yeah. You got 2 weeks.
so 2 weeks.
2 weeks. As of episode, I think, well, episode 5 is most recent out on YouTube. I think it's April like 6th.
Something like that.
Something like that. Something like that. Yeah. It would have been.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So that's the birthdays. As for favorite NPCs, I don't know what NPC should I come up with a fake birthday for, because I don't have it written down.
Tanner.
Oh, I'll do Vermilion
Both.
and Tanner. I'll do them both. Vermilion strikes me as an early winter birthday, like a December-y sort of somewhere in there. Tanner, we gotta put his birthday on Halloween, right? Like that just makes sense.
I was gonna say July 4th.
No, that's way funnier. July 4th is now Tanner's canonical birthday.
Yeah, July 4th. That's
Somebody
so
write that
funny.
down. That's so funny. Kate's
That's
requesting
very
Perry.
funny.
Perry's birthday. When's Arbor Day?
No.
Let's see here. Perry's birthday.
What's the V for Vendetta Day?
Remember,
5th of November?
the 5th of November. Yeah,
How did you forget?
You
I mean,
gotta
you've not seen the
remember.
movie. It's fine.
Because I could.
I know.
I love that movie, but I could
You haven't
not
out. You haven't out. You haven't seen it.
remember.
You haven't out. It's fine.
Oh yeah, totally. I haven't seen it ever.
Obvious. Tori, get
No,
on
we're
that.
not making another Gavin one-shot episode. Don't worry. We got stuff.
Yeah. I think Taub's birthday is April 1st.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because he was a joke on the world when he got
That's
made.
Whoa, I didn't say that.
Whoa.
His existence
only
is April
implied.
1st.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. How fun and trendy. Next question comes from Magical Girl Lori.
Shout out, Lori.
For Matt and Tori. Aaron, get the heck
No, there's a
out of
second
here. Oh,
half
actually,
of that.
you're
Yeah,
okay.
there
Sorry,
you
I didn't read the whole thing.
Read it through.
Okay, so for Matt and Tori, do you have any ideas for a character that you want to play in another possible one-shot / short mini campaign like Fennel Valley? Do I add on?
Yeah, add on the me bit because we
Okay.
can all talk about it. at
Aaron, if you want to answer this, do you have any character ideas that for if you ever get to be a player in a system rather than a DM?
once. Yes. I'll go into it
Cool.
more, but I
All
want
right,
to
next
hear. I want to
question.
hear your guys' answers first, and then I'll go into my stuff.
I really liked making up Anton. Anton was fun. So I don't have any off rip, I think, for like a possible one shot or like mini campaign. I have ideas for other characters, but not in like the short term type of thinking.
I don't think you knew you were going to play Anton until I was like, hey, we need to get descriptions to the artist. And then you just sent it straight to the artist. Yeah, like you didn't even tell me. You were just like, oh, this is the character I'm playing.
Because I had a gimmick in my head, and then I said I did it. And then everyone kind of got the gist. If you didn't get the gist, I just took characters from an anime that I liked and then mushed them together.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And that worked out very good.
Tori, what about you? Any characters you want to play in this short mini campaign?
I think I'd want to do a type specialist. We talked about this in the last community hour, but I think I would want to be like a solo type specialist.
You can be like a Bostonian that has big Pokemon.
I'm just thinking something that doesn't get a lot of love, like Steel, or like a type that just never really gets its time, like a dark type specialist.
Firefighting.
Like, that would be fun.
No love.
No.
You're saying great things right now, Tori. You're saying fantastic things. I think whatever character I would play, and it would be heavily shaped by a short, whether or not it was a short campaign or a long campaign. If it's a long campaign, I'm not necessarily worrying about type specialists unless I'm like have a strong idea for what my starter is going to be, right, Tori? But your idea of a type specialist, every single one shot I've thought of, I'm like, I'm playing a type specialist. It's going to be Steel, Ground, or Fire, one of those three. Maybe Dragon if I'm particularly edgy. Those are the what I'm going for, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brain says Steel type. I just fucking love Ghost type, so I'd be fine to be a Ghost type specialist. Ice type doesn't get a whole lot of love. Dark type, I already said.
Ground's
Those are like
good.
the big ones. Rock type, I feel like ground type gets a lot of love. Rock type is kind of like pushed to the side, and people get confused between.
I would think the opposite. Interesting.
Really?
Yeah, because ground is normally a secondary typing. It's never a primary for a lot of Pokemon.
I thought it was the opposite. I thought ground was always the primary.
I
and then
could
rock
be tripping.
Was the secondary.
Guys, get in the comments. Let us know.
A bug type Pokemon gym.
I built a bug specialist for a project I ended up not writing, and it's one of my favorite characters I've ever written for anything.
I think if I was a bug specialist, I'd be fucking annoying.
Yes, you would, but it would be fantastic. It'd be great.
I would be so annoying. I would use all of my knowledge of butterflies, and I would have every butterfly and moth-themed Pokemon. Oh my god, this is it. This is my one-shot character.
This is the one. You did it. You did it. There you go.
What are they gonna sound like?
Oh, but hello, this is
but they're gonna sound
okay, all right, guys. Blow your nose. Blow your nose and try again.
I can only do like two. I can do 3 accents, and
Tori can do nose plug nerd or Western Belle. That's it. Those are the only two.
Belle, or Western nerd. I've done that before too.
That's true. That's
true. I also can vaguely do my hometown accent.
That's true. That's true.
Wicked Dunkin' Donuts.
You're talking about
Go
Boston.
Birds. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Philadelphia.
Cool.
We are.
I'm trying. I feel like type specialist would definitely be one that if I was doing a smaller thing, that would be fun to do because then you can just go all in on one kind of gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was what Seth was going to do, and then I wanted to be effective in what I was doing, and so I was like, well, for the long term, I got to kind of play the field and make sure I got.
We almost did the thing that everyone
everything.
begged you to do, which is just a chomp team.
As fun as that would be, if it were a one shot in an alternate universe, yes, I would have Team Chomp all the way. But you know, 2 out of 6, pretty good. Not gonna lie.
I would call it 3 out of 6.
Oh yeah, Fender does bite a little bit.
I think Fender counts.
He does bite a little bit.
Yeah. And to be fair, Anchor is just that, but for liquids. Like he's just a chomp guy, but for drinks. You know what I mean?
Like I feel like he's got it pretty covered.
He's got
and
energy
I feel like
of chomp.
Across the board, we have chomp energy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Think about
I think so.
Kaya and the Rockruff. Think
There
about
was a-
Fender. Think about Team Bonk. Think about Ava.
There was
Chomp isn't always about the
while,
team. It's about the state of mind. It's about the state of mind that you're in.
a
Team
Sandile for a while. Well, that was a conversation you and I had of like getting the bop, 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 bop. But as the audience may have figured out, I'm not gonna say who, but if you go to our Discord that we can get to through our Patreon,
Guys,
they may have completed a competition in which they figured out some Pokemon for some NPCs that are not currently
I'm
on
about
screen.
to get a freaking
And
whip.
someone
Andy.
may have gotten a Sandile or an evolution of. And if you want to see, you got to go to the Discord.
I'm happy about them finding all this information out because I've been very nosy about it, but I'm more excited about the rewards you guys have given us in game from solving it, which I think is even
Fender's
cooler.
thrilled.
Yeah.
I'll kill him.
Fender's thrilled. Also, to clear this up for the audience who holds this against me, that was not my idea. That was your idea to do the fucking candy thing.
What are you talking about?
I keep getting messages being like, I would never have a GM that would use a resource of my own. Like, that is such a line cross for a GM. It was
messed up that you did that.
How fucking dare you? I'll kill you.
Yeah. Who messaged you? Who said that?
It was like a Spotify comment that we got. I was like,
guys, get in the Spotify
idea.
comments. Clear Aaron's name. He did do those things, but just don't get mad at him for it.
I hate you.
Guys, just give him a break.
Yeah, go ahead. Quick, pull out your ukulele, and then we'll walk through it. I'll show you how to play it, and then you can do your apology song. I think, I can't really think of it like what type specialist it would be. I think it depends on what the one shot is would dictate that. I know if it were to be a mystery dungeon thing and I were playing in it, I would be a Mudkip instantly. 100%. But that's just
I would love another mystery dungeon one shot.
So
I still want to run.
Else.
I think we've talked about this. I still want to run a Lilo and Stitch themed mystery dungeon type one shot.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys can be on the little Stitch evolutions.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I think a normal type specialist would be fun. It reminds me of the gym that your father ran in Gen 3.
Yep, Norman.
Yep, you would
With
just
Facade
have, which,
as his
for real, Norman is such a normal name.
He's a normal guy.
Norman.
Norman.
More like Normie.
Norman.
What's our next question, Matt?
Next question
It's a Tory question.
From William. Does DJ know any martial arts like Nails does for his fighting type spec? You don't know how to throw a punch?
Yeah.
Oh, I know how to throw a punch.
But do you know
All
any
right,
martial
next
arts?
question.
Next question.
Because you've not said
just-
this
you don't know
canonically
any-
to me. You can say whatever you want. I don't have any answers for this.
I think DJ has like basics.
I think DJ
mean,
watches
she
a lot
grew
of
up-
action movies. Right?
DJ's favorite movie is John Wick. That's the one.
John Wick is crazy.
John Wick?
John Wick is crazy.
John Wick.
John Wick.
I think someone banned Kababblehead.
Oh yeah, here I got you.
Someone banned them.
Let's see here.
I'm just kidding. That was very, very funny. I love a callback. But also, how dare you?
I'm timing out Kababblehead. There you go. I've timed out
alone.
For
Kababblehead.
60 seconds.
They have no
60
crime but
seconds.
funniness.
There you go.
So I think to answer the actual question, DJ probably knows.
Writing down an NPC
Juan
name
John
real
Wick.
quick. Give me a second.
I think DJ knows that they. Sorry, I'm reading that.
Ron John Wick is crazy.
Raja, I can't even talk. She knows how to do self-defense because she grew up with two dads and an older brother. But I don't think she like knows martial arts.
I'm writing down Juan John.
That
Wick
was
as
so
a-
many. That was
There
so
was
many
there was a
words
lot
for
to
a
that,
very-
but I think it was good that it happened that way.
I love seeing
Guys, I'm
the
tired. I have a full-time job.
I love seeing the chat like delay of like they're just now going poor Kababblehead, rip Kababblehead. He's almost like Kababblehead can almost come back. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Time's already passed.
Yeah. Fucking Christ, dude.
I'm trying to think. There was. I had a different idea in my head. Okay, it's fine. Anyway, moving through it. Next question comes from The Green Knight. Great movie, BT Dubs. Haven't seen it. You
fantastic
should
movie.
watch it.
Go to it.
For the professor, I'm not a part of this question, so I no longer care. Are the kidding? Are the zodiacs the same, or do you want to make inverse analogs that are similar, i.e., Crabby
Ooh.
for Cancer, Tauros for Tauros, Scorpio for Scorpio, and that's all the Pokemon that exist
sick.
that relate.
I'm gonna be
to-
honest. In the real world, I could not care less about the Zodiac. I recognize some people. That's a big thing for you. I'm not gonna fault you for it. I could
Fault
not
him,
care
fault
less.
him. Get in the
admit it.
comments and fault him.
Fucking Babylonian space racism's crazy. But the thing is I already know so little that if the mood strikes me and I want to make a Zodiac joke, I need the names to just be the same. Because it's not as funny if I try and come up with a punny Pokemon that's like another layer removed. I gotta leave it the same. Plus, like, Pokemon.
So you say the same, and then Matt will hop in with the pun.
There you go. That'll work. That'll be fun. If one of the four of you gives me a really punny thing after I say the Zodiac joke, go for it. But like, yeah.
I just Googled Pokemon Zodiac signs, and they got Dialga for Aries, Tauros for Tauros, Latios for Gemini, Kingler for Cancer, like Kingler more. Entei for Leo.
Why are some of these legends, dude?
I don't know.
Not them having legends, and then I have a fucking Krabby.
Okay,
Kingler,
all right.
the evolved
Crazy.
They have Jinx for Virgo. They have Alakazam for Libra. I think because of the spoons. I don't know. Drapion for Scorpio. Rapidash for Sagittarius. Flaffy for Capricorn. Slowking is Aquarius.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kyogre is Pisces.
What was Virgo?
That's
I missed
it. Jinx.
Oh! How dare... Never. Get out of here.
That's not bad. You get Ice Punch.
I don't want to be Jinx. Get out of here.
All right. Well, there goes that question. Next one.
Set.
Next one is coming from Sir Kraz. Are there any sports in universe that involve Pokemon? And if so, what are they? For example, Voltorb rolling contest where the points are scored based on either how large the blast radius is or how many objects like bowling pins are destroyed.
That
I
would
feel
rip.
like
That would rip.
I feel like, you know how there's that competition for the cheese that they roll down the hill?
Yeah. In
It's
England
like that
every
with
year.
Voltorb.
What?
Oh, have you not seen this?
So,
The cheese
There's a
rolling?
cheese
You
competition.
know I haven't. You know I haven't.
So in England every year...
It's not a movie, so I figured you might have watched
What's in
it.
England?
In England, there's this thing that they
I thought it
do
would be in
where they
Wisconsin.
roll a wheel of cheese down a hill, and then everyone gets to run behind it, and they
It's a
like fall down
very
the hill and they
steep
fuck
hill.
up. It's a very steep hill, and basically the first one to get the cheese wins.
What do you do with the cheese?
It's cheese,
Yeah,
bro.
it's just- you get it. That's yours.
Yeah, it's dirty cheese.
It's got a
That's
husk
just
on
thrown
it.
on the ground.
It's fine.
It's
They're in
you know,
England. You think they care?
Here, there's the video for it. There, I sent it to you. It's fine. It's cheese. I
Yeah,
don't know.
someone call Burrty.
I don't know if it's good cheese or
Fuck
not,
are
but
they doing over there?
cool. The next question, I think,
Wait,
because
we didn't finish. We didn't answer the first.
Yeah, I
question.
did. I said cheese Voltorb. I don't know.
cheese.
Cheese Voltorb.
So instead of
Good
cheese,
enough?
it's a Voltorb. Do you explode when you pick up the Voltorb at the end? What the fuck?
Okay, you
Oh my
maybe
God,
wear
that's
a
funny.
blast suit or something, man. I don't know.
All I'm saying is basketball with fighting types would rip.
I think
That would go crazy.
I think like water polo with water types would be pretty fun.
That'd be sick. That'd be
Mhm.
sick. Yeah.
Um,
Regular polo, but the Pokemon are like the Pokemon
Mudsdale
horses,
would
like
kill
Mudsdale and Rapidash would be crazy.
Yeah.
Like get some Zeb
Um,
Strika in there, and crazy shit would go down.
I think NASCAR is just the same. You just let the Pokemon drive.
Well, there's that car Pokemon now, the Poison Steel type.
Reverum?
Yeah.
The way you guys can just rattle them off.
Well, we play the game,
crazy.
you know, like more recently.
I also play the.
No, more recently. This is from a game you didn't play. Like Riverum, you wouldn't know that because you didn't play Paldea. I'm giving you an out here, Tori. This is like you didn't watch the movie earlier. We're giving you an
I'm
out.
trying to think of what another sport would be. Because by all rules of basketball, there's no thing that says that an Arcanine can't play. So
Kate says, "What's
I
the
feel
one
like
with the
Airbud could
ice
happen.
and the broom?"
I mean, Airbud.
But just
yeah.
to see how far your Piplup would slide, so you do curling but with Piplup.
that's a
Oh,
callback to the
that's
thing we just talked
really
about.
Cute.
That's
That's
really
really
cute.
cute.
Not Okay,
hockey.
all right. Agree to disagree. I think
Just disagree. Just disagree. It's
Oh my.
agree to
That's
disagree.
so funny. Oh my god, you could play Quidditch with dragon types.
That would be
Fun fact:
fucking
my
awesome.
college had a Quidditch team.
My college also had a Quidditch team. We never won a
I
single
believe
game.
that for both of you guys.
Yeah.
We won a lot of games.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Yeah.
I will
trying to
say
think there's
Quidditch with
one out
flying
there.
type Pokemon would go crazy.
That would be so fun.
Yeah. You could put Ava in
Or
there and
even
she'd
like
kill
a-
someone.
Yeah, like a basic sport. two I feel like would be fun. Like baseball with flying types. Pretty
Mhm.
sick. The outfielders get flying types, the infielders
think-
get ground types.
That
That'd be
one
cool.
sport, it's a solo sport, but I would just like to see a Machamp do that one where you have the ball that you have to spin on that track and then throw it out, whatever that's called.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ball
shot put?
throw.
Shot put.
Not the one where
Shot
you
put.
do like that. It's the
Oh,
one that
that's
is
You
what
mean
I
on
hammer
thought
a
it was
toss? Hammer toss.
I'll take your word for it. But yeah,
My
it's
best friend's brother is like a track and field college coach, so it's hammer toss.
it's the same. My best friend's brother was a hammer.
But like you said, a breakdancing with Oracurio over an Aussie. So it's like
Oh,
it's like the
man.
Australian
God.
breakdancers.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
Oh my god.
because we know Australia is known to have the best breakdancers.
Hey, they went to the Olympic level.
Oh, that is not. Sumo would go hard.
Sumo
Sumo
goes
would go
crazy.
very hard.
So basically anything with Pokemon is cooler is what we're saying.
Yeah, take out the people.
Fencing,
Yeah, take out the
but
people.
with Sirfetch'd.
Svetch.
Little leaks.
Going up against a what's the thing that's the dual blade?
Dual
Pokemon?
Blade? It's Dual Blade,
Yeah.
that's what it's called.
Dual blade.
Oh.
I called it. I said it. I think.
the two
That would be
swords.
unfair.
Okay, well,
'cause
by
it-
sure, but so it's 2 blades.
Oh, Bisharp also Bisharp does have also 2 blades, you're right. You're nailing it. Also Scyther.
Great. Next question comes from Ruby the Crystal. Question probably for the professor, but have you guys ever considered making different experience groups like in game?
So basically, in the games, different Pokemon level at different rates. So like a pseudo legendary takes for fucking ever to level up. And I said, fuck that, because not to say that there's not a valid place for that in certain games. In Unbeatable, I'm trying to make the mechanics as simple as I can and still fun, right? Like there are other games that will do that. I think PTU tracks individual experience curves that like go crazy. And I'm like, no, I'm good. That's a crunchy game. This is not a crunchy game. This is less
Yeah.
crunch than
Yeah.
D&D is the goal. Less crunch than D&D is always my goal.
Turn our brains off, but not all the way off. Just
Exactly,
a little,
yeah.
little
Like the
like
knob.
a dimmer switch.
Yeah, you know
Like-
the dimmer switch, like when it's at the 1, like right before you click it and it turns off, but it's like,
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah. That's the one.
Yeah.
It's the one.
It took all of our brain cells to get that one reference of how a light switch worked.
Yeah.
That was
Well, none
very
of us
cool
are rich enough for
guys.
that kind of switch,
That's
so. you
funny.
know.
Imagine being like, this is a fancy house, and it's just a.
Matt, I've done that before. I've walked into someone's house and gone,
Hey,
oh shit.
I'm not saying I haven't done it. I'm just I'm
The
saying imagine for
shades-
those who couldn't.
the shades that you don't even need a string for, that you just push up and pull down.
I replaced one of my shades in my house with that, and I was like, I went to install it, and I was like,
It's
where's the little
life-changing.
Mhm.
stick
Yes,
thing? And then I was like,
life-changing.
what is this? And then everyone in my family, when they went to go mess with that window, I was like, just figure it out. And it was like watching cavemen try and figure out how technology worked. And I was like, you just gotta lift it. And to be fair, I did the caveman experiment for the first
you
30
did it
minutes of
first.
installing it.
Yeah.
But I did it in seclusion, so no
Yeah.
one saw. But it was like, oh my gosh, technology. Look at where we've
But
gotten.
you aired your family on live television, so.
Yeah, we got carbonated soda. We got lenses,
all.
or not lenses,
Lens-
shades that go up on their own.
lenses. Imagine
can see where my
if
brain
you
connected
replaced
shade.
Windows with lenses so it would fucking burn everything inside the house.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that's how that goes. Next question, Halden Scott. Okay, why'd you choose the starters that you did? Like we know, a certain trainer is a huge fan of Mudkip. Don't know who that is. Did you guys choose 6 starters and then roll a d6 to see what you got? Or was it more, I want this one because of the RP? I'm gonna go with the Aaron tried to give me Mudkip.
I tried
said
so
no.
hard.
He tried so hard and got so far.
And in
But
the
it
end-
is, I think,
It barely
for the
mattered.
most part, it's Aaron again making this game as simple as possible. Going, what do you guys want?
Hey, what do you
And
want?
then we said, we want this, and he said, okay.
Tell
And
me where
then
you
he
got
said,
it.
Welcome to the world of Pokemon, and then we did that.
Welcome to the
Um,
world of Abon. Oh, Pokemon. Yay.
So that's how that went.
Yeah.
Um,
I wondered where Tori went. I wonder where Tori went.
very cool.
Which is funny because technically speaking, Bulbasaur is not your starter.
I know,
But you started with both of them, so you technically got to start with Bulbasaur, but technically
Right.
Yeah, you were Bulbasaur adjacent.
yeah. But that is the answer to the question. They just told me what they wanted because the thing is, for this first campaign specifically, it was the thing of like, hey, I don't know if we're gonna do more of this. We're just playing a Pokemon game. It's gonna be as wish fulfillment as possible. It's one of the reasons why I'm more open with what Pokemon they want on their teams. I'll be like, I'll make it up here somewhere so that you can try and catch it. I will say, there was some talk about if we were gonna do a different campaign. That's not necessarily on the horizon. We don't know what's coming in the future. But if we were, the game would be much more limited in what Pokemon would be available to the players. There would definitely be. It would be one of those things
who
where
knows
it's like,
now? The sky's the limit. We have a Patreon now. Anything can happen.
We do. Honestly, if you ever wanted to see a second Unbeatable campaign, triple our Patreon numbers and we'll do it.
18 Slowpoke Tail.
18 Slowpoke Tails. I think if we can make it to
crazy.
to where I could afford another editor, we do another campaign. I'd do it.
But yeah, I think it would be cool to have a campaign where we didn't choose our starter, but at the same time, for what this game is, which was us testing stuff, we want the testing environment to be as fun and as good as possible. So to take away any opportunity of like us not having a great time, letting us start off on the best foot possible, I think is the best way to do that. And look at us, we got a Patreon now. We're good.
We have a Patreon.
We're learning.
Yeah. If
so
you guys, if you guys want us to do more stuff, just get that Patreon bumping more, because with people doing what they're doing and me working on projects, we don't got time to add more stuff to the docket.
Yarp.
Yeah.
Next question comes from Brand World 28. Seth, which came first, the Chikorita or the egg?
What came first, Matt? Chikorita or the egg?
I guess the egg. Next question comes from
Mr. Comes first. Yeah.
Would it? Why? I don't.
Yeah.
Why? Is it a joke? Is it a setup?
No,
or
that's
something?
just.
I was trying to think of it.
In terms of evolution, that's the species member will always come first, and then the way that it reproduces as a species will then come around. Because it can, a Chikorita could have been born from whatever the proto Chikorita was, and then the Chikorita egg exists.
My brain goes, Arceus said egg.
Fuck,
so
no, you're right. He nailed it.
That's funny.
He nailed it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you guys not believe in Arceus?
Yeah,
that's what I thought. Next question comes from Mr. Shekadance. For the professor. Not my question.
It's the last one of the day, too.
What's one secret goal that one of the villainous organizations has in the works?
Now, Sean, why would you ask me that question?
Looking out for us.
Why would you ask me that question?
Oh,
you know
he had
that
an eye emoji, so...
My main answer is going to be, who's to say? But you know what? I'm going to give the audience a couple minutes to absorb that question. What is one... Did I? Oh, no. I'm not deafening you guys.
I'm a good actor.
Oh, okay. Audience, you guys tell me, of the 4 villain organizations that exist currently, the Crimson Rockets, the Blue Rockets, the Unnamed Faction, or Armand Kingsley's organization, who do you guys want one of the B plots from? I will divulge one, because our audience has given us so much support and love over the last couple months. And hey, Matt, Tori, feel free to attempt to convince the audience as to what organization they should be asking me for.
Unseen faction, the unknown faction.
You tell them that you want to know what's going on. Okay.
I want to know the unnamed faction.
Remember, I'm not telling you what the primary goal is. Sean specifically asked a secret.
I want to know what's going on with them.
Okay.
I want to know what their favorite color is.
Ooh, we
and
got
if they like long
Armand,
walks
we got
on
a
the
couple
beach.
unnamed.
What their favorite movie series is.
Wait, hold on. We can do this the right way.
Yeah. Is there a poll? Can we do polls?
Participant? No. Yeah, we can do a poll. I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
I think you can do it because you're from the.
Oh, here we go. Start a poll.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You give the options.
Which org to hear a secret from? All right, here we go.
You list the options.
So Rockets, Blue Rockets, add option. Let's see, Unnamed Faction.
How's you guys' day going?
Yeah, sorry guys. I was not expecting to do this off a rip because I forgot we could do this.
I worked all day.
Nice, because you're a singer.
Whoa! Thank you so much. Let's fucking
Happy
go.
February or something.
Thank you.
Let's go with the or something.
Happy
Or
February.
something.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Happy
Holy
or
shit.
something.
Happy or something. Oh my
day.
God. Shout out to those
Or
Canadian
something
dollars.
wary.
Thank you guys so much. See, this is how you guys
That's
get
so
another Unbeatable
sweet.
campaign going. This is the kind of
The
stuff.
dial.
This is the way you do it.
The doomsday clock has moved a little bit closer, but
Lone
doomsday being
courier.
like, I don't know, a new
Yeah.
thing or something. I don't know. Hey, read
Dang.
the
Should
poll
I
now or
ignore
something. Look at
day?
this.
That's crazy.
What org? Because I can vote in this too.
You
I'm
can
an
vote.
American.
You guys can vote.
I
Go
did
vote. Go vote.
I voted
That's
first,
fine.
actually.
That's
I
funny.
saw it pop up and I immediately hit unnamed.
Hey, shout out. I believe Lone Courier is lamb sauce, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong.
Is that right?
You can tell me.
Mayhap.
You can tell me if I'm wrong. But thank you, Lone Courier, for how much you've donated. Because I've noticed several donations from you. Thank you so much. Genuinely, things like this are not only huge financial support for making this show and everything possible, but it's huge emotional support. Like every time anybody does shit like that, it makes me go, "Ah, the thing we do has value and people like it."
I feel
And
dumb for
it's-
voting my vote.
What did you vote?
What did you vote?
Not Blue Rockets.
Oh damn!
Not
Nobody voted Blue Rockets.
No, I didn't vote Blue Rockets. I voted for the Crimson.
Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, see, that is lamb sauce. I knew it was lamb sauce. Thank you, lamb sauce. I appreciate it.
Docs.
Let's see. Evil organization.
Thanks,
What do we
friend.
drop an evil org by 1 die size for that dono? You want things to go faster, Kababblehead? Crazy.
I'm gonna jump in here, editor guy. Say, don't do that.
Don't do that.
What
Oh,
if-
also,
what if we
Look on the
didn't do
screen.
that?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'll
It's
tell you
on
guys in the chat
screen.
right now.
There's
For
a
the
graphic
people who
coming
are
up that
caught
says
up
don't do
with the
that.
show, for the people who have seen the most recent Patreon episodes,
Keep it on the DL.
keep it on the DL. You should watch past the credits on episode 9. Make sure when that comes out, that's tomorrow or is that last week? I forget. That's tomorrow?
Tomorrow. We didn't have
Tomorrow?
an episode last week.
Tomorrow's episode, make sure to watch past the credits. But keep it on the DL. Don't be sharing it around. Just watch
Oh,
past
you
the
know where you could
credits.
talk about it?
On
Spoiler
the
channel.
Discord.
Where?
Yes.
In our Discord.
In our
Whoa.
Discord.
All right.
Get in there.
I think I'm gonna
Or
call it. I'm gonna
something.
end the poll.
Oh yeah.
They want to know one secret goal.
Wait,
of
let me
the-
switch my account. Oh, dang it. Okay.
Of the
Go ahead.
unnamed faction. Let me pull up my notes real quick, because I have
76%. Wow,
I have a
that's
little
C+.
spreadsheet titled Secret Sheet, in which I keep a list
Secret
of
sheet.
organization goals.
You get to the Discord through access through our Patreon. Guys, we have a Patreon. You can get sorry, I took a
one.
sip of my drink. You get access to our Discord,
Uh-huh.
where you can say stuff.
Tori, will you do me a favor?
Yeah.
And I understand if you don't have the resources to do this, I will just ask Matt to do it. But I'm going to you first. Can you roll me a d6,
Rude.
please?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
get
see,
it.
like if she didn't have
I get
dice
it.
in front of her, I know you have dice in front of you.
No, I get it, but it would be. I would rather have
yeah,
Corey roll.
that's
something than I
exact.
roll
That's
something.
exact. I knew you were of the same
I
mind
get it.
here.
I get it.
3.
3? Okay, let me pull up a 3.
What else?
Interesting.
I have my whole dice set.
The unnamed
My little guys.
organization, as
That
a
one big
secondary
D6.
goal, would like to usurp the Crimson Rockets from Pewter City.
That is so vague.
It is.
That
It
could be
is.
good or bad.
It's interesting.
Well, you said usurp.
I did say usurp. Anyway, that's all you're
And
getting
you know
out
what
of
goes
me
good
in
with
terms of that.
usurp? You pancakes.
You pancakes
Kenna
or
opted.
you waffles. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, Kenna did hop in. The glint of Aaron's screen in his glasses so he can know his secrets. No.
Enhance. Enhance. Enhance.
I actually ripped my cord off my headphones and it really hurt my ears.
Yeah. Did it feel evil?
It
Like the
really-
organizations?
It really hurt.
Like Organization 13.
Organization 13. Well, I did say that these are the 4 villain organizations, to clarify. For everyone who's like, oh, they're evil? Do you know what a villain is? I know that some of you in the modern day want to, you're kind of horny for your villains. Doesn't mean they're not evil. Anyway, there we go. I think that's a good place to send it out, though, is you all now know that Pewter City will come into play at some point.
We learned so much today, guys.
Fascinating.
What was your favorite part? Mine too.
Yeah.
Thanks
I
for
like
joining
that
us.
too.
Thank you
see
guys.
the closing screen? Sorry.
How much
I'm
did he
done.
say? Closing outro.
Outro.
So again, thanks to everybody for joining us today. Specifically, thank you,
Thank you,
Green
Applesauce.
Blurb. I was getting to that.
Oh,
Aaron.
sorry. Thank you, Applesauce.
I'm muting Aaron. Okay, guys, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. He is muted. I muted him in Discord. Shout out Green Blurb at the champion tier patron. Guys, we have a Patreon. Get on over there. You get access to Discord. And when the episode comes out this week, I can guarantee you'll want to talk about it. So pop over there and chat about it because it'll be fun. And it'll be really good.
Pretty fun. It'll be an unbeatable time.
To mention for Kabobblehead, who's asking questions.
He's still muted, so it's fine. But big shout out to Lamb Sauce, Lone Courier, for the Happy February or something donation. It's very cool. He probably already took us offline as well.
The audience can still hear me, guys.
No, we're still live. Sick. Let's go.
You guys can't hear me.
Now,
can hear me.
The outro is done. Okay. Take it away, Aaron.
So what I was going to say is important because Kabobble had asked this question. Any questions from the Discord that you didn't see this month will be the first questions we answer next month with the whole group for as many people as we have. Anyway, that's all I was going to say. Also, the audience could hear me that whole time, Matt. I'm the one streaming.
Yeah, I was talking, though, and I can't hear myself when you talk, so I needed to lock in on that.
Anyway, okay.
So if both of us were talking at that point, ignore what Aaron said. Listen to me.
That's valid.
I'm more important. And thanks
true.
for stopping by.
I love you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And if I don't talk to you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
That's quotable. Say this to make a movie about that.
Good, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye.